thank everybody out there for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in, man. And you guys see what is going on behind me. You see what's going on in front of you. You see what's... If you are not familiar with me, man, I'm a fitted hat collector, but I'm so much more than just a hat collector. As you guys can see, I am a comic book enthusiast. I'm a comic collector as well. I'm an artist, and I promise every one of these things I plan to give you guys more of here on this channel. Today, man, we are commemorating and celebrating an amazing person, and not only representing Black Panther, but also, I'm gonna take this off for you guys, also representing Black history. As you guys see, I got the 42 stitched on the side of this hat right here just for this purpose. This right here is a Black Panther, of course. This is not a Marvel hat. This is an overseas team. As you guys see, I got the Black Panther pin on this side. You guys just know what I do, man. Again, I feel like honor is a big thing. And as you guys see what I got going on today, man, I'm actually showing you guys a couple covers, some books, just small things, small mementos. Again, if you're interested in something, keep your interest, man. Don't let nobody sway or talk you out of what you're into. I feel like us as people, we're too temporary, right? So yesterday marked the day that Chadwick Boseman passed away. I dropped a video, but I did not drop an appropriate video along the lines of what I would love to do. So I literally had it on my schedule to drop the video yesterday. And going through the timeline, of course, I got memories. I got stuff showing up in my calendar saying commemorate Chadwick Boseman Day. So that's exactly what we're going to do here, man. We're going to start with one of these. Now, this cover is from an artist named Dave Raposa. He's one of my favorite artists. Granted, he does not do comic art too much, but Marvel did the right thing. And as you guys can see above, the very top, that bar right there says Chadwick Boseman. Every book that they had this month and the following month that was actually running, every last one of those books had a rest in power. Chadwick Boseman has his year of birth and his year of passing. So some of these covers were horrible. That was one of my favorite covers. A cover like this is not a good cover for me, but again, I bought it due to what it meant, you know, due to it having that bar, and due to, I'm not even a Hulk collector, man, but I feel like even this cover itself is like Hulk holding a flower. It's crazy because it has nothing to do with Chadwick Boseman, but them putting the title bar, but I feel like it kind of does. You get what I mean? So I picked this up. This is another cover. Again, it's a horrible cover. It's not that great to me. I don't collect anything Savage Avengers, but again, you guys see that bar at the top, man. So every one of these covers that I got here, I want to say I own every single one of them. I don't think I missed one. I think Marvel missed one because they actually put this Miles Morales Spider-Man book out, but there's no title bar on it. There's not one, but they did this on the back of it, which is amazing art still. I'm glad Marvel did it. Again, I'm just thankful, man. Again, I'm glad to have lived in the era of Chadwick Boseman. I'm not sure how some of you people feel out there. If you feel like he was a great representative, if you feel like he was just a great actor, but again, just in real time, you know what I'm saying? He was a legend, and we don't have people like that today. You know what I'm saying? We don't have people like that cool, with that pizzazz, with that, we don't have that. So I feel like you gotta honor that, you know what I'm saying? So as you guys see, here's actually a box that I made. This was actually an all-black comic box. I just ended up doing a bunch of cutouts, a little project of mine, and sticking some of my favorite comic covers and things like that of the sort. I ended up gluing on here, just a kid's project, but I'm an adult, so I get my own little in-house project shit going on too. I'm just giving you guys a glimpse into some of the things that I'm into, man. That's all I can do. As you guys can see, this is both sides. I'm showing you guys both sides all the way around. And of course, the box is not empty, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is not a weeks in progress. This is not a few months in progress. This is years in the making. As you guys can see, this box is completely filled. Damn it, this is one book. This is one book. So imagine what it took to make all of this right here, right? This is just a collector's journey, man. As you guys see, even from the posters, right? Certain posters matching the books. You see what I'm saying? I'm giving it to you guys here in real time. I just feel like, again, I'm a lone wolf for a lot of reasons, but also I'm a lone wolf because the things I do, I don't know too many people that are interested into the things that I'm into, or that do it to the degree that I do it. They might know Black Panther, they may have, but not to this high, you know what I'm saying? Not to this high extent. I feel like, again, honor is a big thing for me. You got to stand on morals, stand on principle, and us as people, we're so temporary. Like I say that all the time, like something will be the hot topic for this week, and people will forget about it in 3 months, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. You see what I'm saying? Like, it don't really last. From books that are one of a kind, from stuff like this, ladies and gentlemen. This, till this day, this is the only one of these graded. This is the only 9.8. This is the only graded copy of this book in existence. Not saying it's a super crazy high book, but it's a rare book. It's something you don't see. And it's also, again, according to this company, CGC, the head guys in charge, this is the only book like this that's ever been graded. Now, this is a picture that was drawn of Black Panther and of Stan Lee, both who are no longer with us. the creator, the character. Just, again, moments like that. And again, I'm not going to go run my mouth like it's the rarest book in the world. No, but when you pull it up and you only see one bit and you hold the one, it's a special place for me. You see what I'm saying? It's a special place in my heart. So again, man, we honor Chadwick Boseman again to a very high level. I teach my son, like, you gotta have morals. You gotta stand on something. You know, you gotta value things. And again, some of these covers, again, are not the greatest covers, but just because they had the title bar, you see what I'm saying? I'm gonna run through some of these. I believe I've showed these before on my pad. This is a Shang-Chi book. Shang-Chi actually got a movie. How? I ain't gonna discuss that, but as you guys see, I also do a thing too. When I leave this open, that means it needs to be signed. If I got it zipped, that means it just needs to be graded. I always write a little note on the back of my books too to let me know. So even if I die, even when I'm gone, my son go through my stuff, my son gonna know, like, oh, okay, dad said this is a, you see what I'm saying? Like, my son gonna know what to do. So, but as you guys see, Chadwick Boseman. So again, I picked up all the covers. I believe I own every single one of these. Yes, even the Deadpool one. I absolutely hate Deadpool, but there is a Deadpool one out there. So again, honor, man. Honor is just a big thing for me. They don't do this for everybody. They don't do this for everybody. So, and again, what I do, what I'm into, it ain't for everybody. Everybody into different things. You see what I'm saying? Like, some people like onions. I say that all the time. Some people like pig feet. Some people like frog legs. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody different. But to me, just be fly in your own avenue, man. Like what you like. Again, this book has nothing to do with nothing. This is a juggernaut book, but it's an issue 1, and as you see, it has that Chadwick Boseman bar at the top, which again, they do not do anymore. They did it for a very short stint, and again, it was around the time that he passed away. Now, my initial goal is to get all of these 9-8'd eventually. I have not been on that every single day trying to, but there is a few that I do have. This is a cover from one of the greatest artists walking. I always felt like this cover was like a crazy, he's almost sad. Like, looking at this Spider-Man, it's like he's almost sad. But if you look at that ball, once again, do your homework, bro. Do your homework on the Chadwick Boseman ball. Do your homework. You don't see these everywhere. So, come on, man. Tributes, man. Tributes. Now, I feel like this is supposed to be blue labeled. I don't feel like you should get this signed and it come back yellow. I feel like certain books just have to be certain, you know what I mean, certain labels if you're going to grade it. So, I sent this one in myself. It's one of the first ones that I did. Again, I don't got them all graded, but I definitely got a plethora, and I'm gonna share a few of them here with you guys today, if you don't mind. You guys have been with me for a few while. If you're watching, if you're brand new to the channel, thank you for taking your time. Thank you for watching either way. If you're not, thanks for sticking around. Thanks for being around. You know the type of guy I am. You get my a little bit of my persona through this channel here. Another one, man. Again, I don't collect X-Men books. Hardly ever do I buy X-Men books. But again, you see that label. Tribute, man. You know what I'm saying? Just honor it. And again, these books are a couple years old because again, he passed away in 2020. So everything I'm showing you now is almost half a decade old as is. I'm gonna save this one and I'm gonna show you guys why I'm gonna save that one. Now, if you're not familiar with Black Panther, the character itself, his first appearance was in a Fantastic Four book, right? So I love that they actually did this on a Fantastic Four book. Hopefully you guys can see this without that glare. I don't mess with this artist. He actually blocked me on Instagram. I ain't gonna talk too bad about him, but I submitted this to get that Fantastic Four label, as you guys see up here. They no longer use that label, Fantastic Four. And of course, this right here is actually my favorite tribute done for him on the back of any book. This is done by one of the heads over at Marvel. His name is Joe Quesada. I love that he did this. This, I feel like, should have been a comic cover on its own. Just the greatness of that, the gloriness, the colors, the color palettes they chose to use. Now again, let me know what you guys think, man. Do you agree? Do you feel like, yes, it's very, very honorary that they did it? Are you like, nah, he ain't do enough? You know what I'm saying? Some people, again, some people don't hold him to a super, super high honor like I do. Now, this is a Daredevil book. The cover is crazy, crazy fire. He's literally like a Daredevil. As you see the horns coming out of an Iron Man mask, but there is no tribute on the back. This was just advertising for a video game. But it didn't matter to me because they still gave it the label. Ironically enough, the Miles book I showed you was the opposite. They didn't do a label. There is no label, but there is a tribute on the back, which I always felt like was weird. So there's no tribute on the back, but they still gave it the label. You see what I mean? So again, we all make mistakes. I reached out to Joe Quesada on Twitter. When it was Twitter at the time, it's X now. He never responded, he never answered me. So I don't know if he ever seen her, if he was just ducking the question. I don't know. I'm not a Captain Marvel fan either, but once again, as you guys see, 9/8 only, baby. We don't want 9.6s on this side. We don't want nothing else other than 9.8 and up is all we want. So, yeah, man, again, just a glance, man. Just a glance into the history of the things that I do. And again, I do this to a very, very high degree from the beads on. From the beads on. I'm going to let you guys get a glimpse of that too. From the beads on. But again, I've had so many pairs of beads, which is crazy because of the weight of the beads. The beads are actual weighted, right? So this was actually a gift given to me years back. Again, some things you just got to treasure. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of the relationship, regardless of how things go, you got to treasure certain things. You see, I'm dusting it off. Now you guys know. You know how I'm coming. You know how I'm coming with the official COA, which is the Certificate of Authenticity, to let you know that this is number 70 of 7,000. So there was 7,000 of these made. This box is number 70. So again, not saying it's super, super inexpensive or super, super expensive, but just stuff you don't see every day, you know? So that's one set with the beads and the necklace. I'll never wear the necklace because I'm not Black Panther. You see what I'm saying? Now this was a set directly from San Diego. As you guys see, very, very similar. Similar box, different sizes. I keep this in my window so I walk past it and I see it every day. I keep it right here in my kitchen and my living room. As you guys see, these also have a COA, Certificate of Authenticity. It's smaller, of course, but as you guys see, these beads have been busted, but I kept the beads. I kept the beads even though they busted. But yeah, just because of the weight, you cannot wear them every single day. So yeah, there's a cheap pair and there's the authentic pair. I only fuck with the authentic pair, of course. So as you guys see, man, I give you guys a small example again. Another box of mine that I made. This was an actual Panther box. As you guys see, it says Wakanda on it, but I really wasn't a huge fan of this side of the box. So I did. I'm going to take some on, not a ton, but a couple. Like this side. I feel like the artwork they used for this was horrible. So I did cutouts from certain covers and put it on here. Now this one right here that you see, this is a tribute to the first appearance of Miles Morales. This is an Alex Ross cover. That's a tribute. As you see, it's Black Panther, like he's holding the mask. But there's Black Panther fighting Moon Knight right there, as you guys can see as well, which is also a cover that I will be displaying to you guys, which I believe is right over here. But again, from comics on, man, like I said, if this was all $100 bills, I'd be straight right now. You see what I'm saying? But just again, we do this to a very high degree on my side. Me and my son, of course, my son, the apple don't fall too far from the tree, so he has a huge high level of admiration for Chadwick Boseman, for Black Panther, should I say. I feel like he knows he's the scene, but he doesn't, you know what I'm saying? He's a kid too, so his outtake on things is different from my outtake on things. But this cover right now, I'll show you guys this. Now I want you guys to follow me. I'm gonna give you guys a little small briefing and a small tour of my apartment before I get out of here, right? Let's get this together. Now follow me. Now this is something I've never done before. I don't really give you guys a walk around too much, but you guys get a glimpse of what I do a little bit. So as you guys see, that's a raw copy. This is a graded copy. And as you see, big baby, that 9.8. That 9.8, big baby. Now I'm gonna take the raw copy and bring it with me. Show you guys how I do. Now this is my apartment. You're getting a small little glance. Now when you first come in the building, we pay tribute, so we pay honor no matter where you at. As you guys see, there's a poster behind me, and you guys see why I did it. Now this is not an authentic poster. Marvel never made this poster for whatever reason. Marvel did make the book. So again, you see books, posters that match. Who else, man? But not only that, you see that big 42 on the hat. You see that big 42 on the hat. Now you see why that 42 is there. This is moments in time, man. What this man went through, what this man endured. And again, you get the door, man. You get the door. This is the entryway to my apartment. So even my son's room, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna bring you in here. You need to clean up in here, but you see what's going on, man. You see what we do. He had all these damn stickers on the wall. See what we do, man. So again, I just keep it as a constant. You know, you gotta have a constant memory of things, a constant reminder sometime of things too. Black history, man. Black excellence. To Chadwick Boseman, to Black Panther, to Jackie Robinson, that big 42. And crazy, he passed away. He was 43 years old. So again, I ain't done yet. Hang on, while I'm sitting here, I ain't even give you guys a glance, a full throttle glance. Everybody got a PS5, but people talk PS5s. It's my PS5, man. You know how we do things on my side. That's my PS5, man. Hang on, let's get the laptop. Let's get the laptop before we get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. You cut my laptop on, you know what you see? You already can guess this. If my laptop is gonna cut on. She's in sleep mode right now. Anyway, you guys can just guess it. It is, of course, a Black Panther wallpaper. There it goes. Now, look, I get up, it cuts on. Now, there is actually 2 games in development right now that's rumored to be coming out. This is one of them. Don't look at my password. I can't get y'all my password. Hold on. But as you guys see, man, all across the board, you see the Black Panther. But yeah, I'm going to get up and I'm going to get out of here. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for rocking with me for these last 15 minutes. Listen, thank everybody out there that has any type of love or admiration, whatever you like, whatever you collect, whatever you into, stick to it. Take care of it. Take care of yourself. Don't let nobody talk you or sidetrack you from the things you into. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you're from the hood. I don't care if you're from the burbs. Wherever you from, wherever you at, man. Again, we do this to a high degree, man. Stay true to yourself. Be your own person. And when people pulling junky stunts or doing crazy shit you don't agree with, separate yourself. Know you and know what you about. And do everything that you love to do in this lifetime. Because again, you never know when the day could come. You know what I'm saying? So peace and love. Thank everybody for watching. Thank you guys for your time and tuning in. And as always, I'm going to catch y'all on the next one.